My name is Deceives.
Tops the news tonight as family and friends gathered to remember Allison. Reporter Pilar Pedraza was there and shows us how the goodbye honored Allison's personality and life.
Keith, you may notice I'm wearing black tonight. I thought I was going to a funeral, but it turned out I'd missed a memo asking us to dress in bright colors to honor Allison. Bright lights, brighter colors, lots of laughter and upbeat music. This is how Allison Parker's friends and family said their final goodbyes. It was an invitation-only event, closed to the public, yet hundreds showed up, from her family to colleagues, even the governor. They came with somber faces and heavy hearts, but once inside, that didn't last long. While there's still plenty...
The dragons are real, but they inhabit human bodies when they can, like, when they're feasting in their rituals, it opens up a third and a half dimension, the temporary dimension where they can appear here in their full reptilian form temporarily while they're feasting on the blood and the humans. And they need the human blood and flesh and energy and essence in order to stay anchored in the human body that they inhabit. They can only inhabit bodies if you give them permission, if you sell your soul. Even when you join the Masons on the lowest degree, you still sell your soul, but they can't get in unless you do that. They inhabit human bodies, okay, and they walk around as our leaders. Like, the Queen Elizabeth is the Queen of Hell. She is the Dragon Queen of Hell. The only one above her was Pendar, and the one below her was Beelzebub. He's like her bodyguard, lover, slave, whatever, but he's her other half. Not her other half, I don't know, but she's the only woman in the Masons, and of all the Freemasons. There are secret societies with women in it, in the Illuminati, but the Freemasons, they went out later and developed like a Freemason for women. It's not the same thing, but the actual Freemasons, the only woman is her. And she is in the Queen Elizabeth II. Now, they used to get the powers of the gods by eating humans. One human could give them the powers like Atlantis and stuff that they had. One human, they could eat maybe 100 or 1,000 years, they would have the powers of gods. It seemed like it close to, they had all those powers, superhuman powers. But now, the well is almost empty, and now they don't get no god powers from drinking the human blood and eating the humans. And now it barely sustains them. But 10% of the dragons here that are in human bodies, they have to drink the human blood and eat the human flesh in order to stay anchored in the human body. 3% of them, well, 3%, this was 4 years ago, it was 3%. So I don't know how many percent are here now. I hated the dragon, but I don't hate the dragon, I don't hate the humans, but you guys dragons don't hate the humans, they just don't give a shit about them, and the humans don't give a shit about anything because they're so desensitized. Those goddamn fucking chemtrails.
Little housekeeping before we get started. You can take pictures and you can film, but please no flash photography. Also, time to turn these off. Take the moment to turn these off because if a cell phone or a flash goes off during the middle of this performance, well, they don't call him the Beast for nothing. Well, they don't call him the Beast for nothing. They don't call him the Beast for nothing. Well, they don't call him the Beast for nothing.
Where do you get your jokes from?
The joke?
Yes. About
I made that up.
Beast joke.
Yeah, I made that up because I'm a clever guy.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It is amazing, isn't it?
want to know what it is. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how.
I think it's Cody.
Get in the pit! Get in the pit!
So just maybe she bossed everyone around.
I smell something fruity!
I think it's Cody.
I smell something fruity!
I think it's Cody.
And but we've been through it for like a year plus now. You see me at my worst and best times, vice versa. I see you at your worst and best times. I love you like a sister. I can't thank you enough for all the stuff we've gone through and stuff. And so happy for you and Josh. And yeah, but can't wait to see what's in store. I want to be the godfather of the first kid.
I'll babysit one.
All right, lots up, yeah.
My turn. Melissa, I've only known you for about 3 months, but you're awesome, and I love you, and I know that I can rely on you. And I wouldn't trade you and Adam for my morning crew.
What?
But I wouldn't trade you guys for anything. And I love you, and I'm very happy for you and Russia.
Cheers, Melissa.
We looked at the image that Genesis 3 talks about. It says the image was more crafty than any sustenance of the country which Jehovah made. And the Isha, which is a hybrid being that is part human, began using this shaft that made its appearance blossom and made it become beautiful. And it also gave this shaft to the humans that were with it, and they used it as well. And this image deceived and destroyed, it says, just like it says here in Revelation 13. So again, we talk about all of this in part 1. So if you want to know more about this, you need to go watch part 1. But again, in Revelation 13, it says the Lamb who speaks like a dragon deceives the people of earth by the means of those miracles which he had the power to do. And it says he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast. So that's how he deceived, by giving life unto the image of the beast. And will mingle themselves with this seed of humans, but they shall not cleave to one another. So the beast is a group of non-humans, obviously, since the human seed won't cleave to them. So obviously they're not human. So the beast right here with 7 heads and 10 horns is non-humans ruling the world. And the dragon gives them their power right here in verse 4. And the dragon is also known as that old serpent right here. So the dragon gives them their power, and the dragon is that old serpent, number 3789.